from Tejano's Best and KPYT, and I have...
Hi everyone, I'm La Chapparita, Sandra Munoz for KPYT as well as for John's Tejano Ice Health Radio. And we have here Mr. AJ Castillo, who has just finished his concert, which he did an awesome job. He had everybody dancing from getting off their seats to just dancing by themselves. How does that make you feel to know that?
It's an incredible feeling. We had a great time tonight, and here in Tucson, Castillo Casino del Sol. If you weren't here, you missed out a great show. There was a ton of people. It was an awesome performance. Everybody rocked. We rocked all night, and I love coming here to Arizona because of the energy, the people, the love. Everyone here is so humble, and we feel the energy when we're on stage. And there's no greater feeling than being on stage and performing in front of thousands of people like tonight. And it's a blessing, and we don't take it for granted. So every time we go on stage, we give 110% always.
I got off my seat too.
Were you yelling?
I was yelling.
Did you yell? Were you yelling?
I was yelling. I was even jumping, and I don't jump.
Okay, good. She was jumping. Do you believe her? Okay. They believe
we did
you.
La Quemadita. That was awesome.
Yeah.
You like that one?
I love that one.
Okay.
That one. I love.
It's one of my favorites, La Quemadita.
Now we're talking about the earlier about the kids that couldn't, make it into the concert because they're like 21 years and younger. Well, older have to be entered into the casino. But for those young kids that want to hear your music and they just want to jam out, I mean, you have influenced so many the younger generation, because that's what we need now. I mean, how does that make you feel?
It feels incredible. That's what we try to do. I knew a long time ago, maybe like 10 years ago, I was seeing the pattern of Tejano music, and I wanted to change it. I knew I had to do something different, completely different than everybody else that was already out, because I wanted to catch younger kids. I wanted to catch 7-year-olds, 8-year-olds, 15-year-olds, and I felt like that's what we needed for our industry, for the onda to gain momentum, to continue to grow. At one time we had that with Selena and Emilio and those artists at that caliber at that time, and I feel like we need that now again. We need that more than ever. Like Selena was a big role model for a lot of people. A lot of young girls, a lot of Mexicanas, a lot of brown girls.
Yeah.
They saw Selena and she was an incredible influence and a role model for them, and I feel like we continue to need that for our Tejano people right now, our artists, and that's what we just try to do. We try to go up there and give a great show and pull our heart out there and give 115%, 20% to the people and leave it all on the stage, and I felt like we did that tonight. We had a great time.
What do you
and
do?
It was an
I'm
incredible
curious,
show.
like on the days when you're just not feeling it, you're just sort of like in a funk and you're just trying to pick yourself up before the gig. I mean, what do you do to pick yourself up?
I'm always feeling good. Well, actually, last week I was sick. I was completely sick. I had lost my voice like Wednesday, Thursday, and I was scared. We had a show on Saturday, and my brother was sick, Cedric was sick, and all the band was sick. Everybody was sick, and I was like, man, what are we gonna do? We still have to do this show. We sold, I don't know, we were in Texas. There was hundreds of tickets sold already. We can't cancel the show. So I called my doctor. He came. He followed us to the show. He got there early. He gave me some shots in my butt. And I had
How did that feel?
It was crazy. It was crazy. He gave me some shots, and Dr. Cadena, shout out to Dr. Cadena, he gave me a few shots, and I had to go to sleep for about 10 hours. And we went on stage about 11:30, and I had enough juice, and we killed it. So I was lucky, lucky again to have a great doctor. And we just, no matter what, we got to go up and give 110%. No matter if you're sick, a lot of people don't understand when you're a musician, you're going through a lot of things at home. You might be going through different things, or you might be sick. You might have a family member that passed away, but when you go on stage, you still got to do it. You still got to go up there. You have to smile. You have to give 110%, because these people they spend their hard-earned money to come see you, and that's why you see when you come see me perform, I have screens and lights and smoke and all that, because it's not because of anything malicious, but I just want to give the people, like our people, a great show. I want them to feel like, hey, I came out tonight, I spent $20, $25, $30, and we got a great show. We saw an incredible show, and I want them to feel proud and say, hey, we went to go see AJ Castillo. It was a badass show, and it went great, and that's what I take pride in. I want people to love the show and have a great time and feel like they got their money.
So you got pride. You have pride in the show.
You want to dance when you were dancing with the accordion. How did that come about? Like, where did you get that from? Was it, just something where you just started moving when you were practicing, or was it, when you were a little kid? Because that is just an awesome move. Like, I want to, like, makes me want to do it.
Well, honestly, I don't think it's dancing. I think I move my body to the notes, the music, you know, the way I'm playing, the notes I'm playing is just, that's kind of the way my body goes, or what I feel like doing when I'm playing it, and bending and moving, and it's just something I've been doing for a long time. You know, I started playing the accordion when I was 9, 10 years old, so I've been playing now for a long time, and it's just, there's nothing I love.
When you started playing the accordion, and you know, did you always get that crowd that said yay, or did you get a crowd, you know, where they were like, oh, I don't know, and then what did you do about it? You thought that, you know,
no.
what did you do that didn't discourage you to keep going?
You know, when you start playing, nobody is thinking, oh, you're the greatest, and you know. I was lucky that I had parents that were hard on me, that were, you know, my parents, they were tough. My dad was tough on me. My mom, you know, I remember going home and telling my mom, hey mom, I'm gonna record my own CD. Stop lying, you're not gonna do that. I said, Mom, I'm working on my own music, and she's like, well, who's gonna sing and who's gonna be in the band? I'm like, oh, don't worry about it, I'm gonna do it though.
Wow.
And you know, when you're starting at first, a lot of people don't believe in you, but you have to believe in yourself. If you're a young kid out there and you want to play music, you want to sing, you want to play the accordion, you want to play guitar, keyboards, whatever you want to do, you got to believe in yourself first, because nobody's going to believe in you more than you. So you have to just do your best, and if you're great and if you're good at what you do, you keep doing it, people will start to see and they'll start to follow you, they'll start to like you. But you know, you can't get discouraged. It's hard. Nobody comes out and starts killing it from the beginning. We had struggles. We played gigs where there's 5 people, 10 people, and regardless if there's 5 people or 5,000, you got to go out there and play your best always, because there could be that one person that sees you, and that's a fan you gain for the next show. And you know, it's just about, you know, like we're saying, having integrity and playing with your heart and giving your best performance, no matter how many people are there. It doesn't matter if you play at noon or if you play at midnight. You got to give the same show every single time and play your heart out. And if it's something, you got to do it because you love it. I think a lot of people want to come, they want to move to Texas and they want to play Tejano and they want to play Mexicano music because they want to make money and they want to be famous. And the truth is that that's not real. That there's not fame in this, there's not a lot of money, there's not a lot of things. But if you do it because you love it and you become great at it, you love it and you do it with all your heart, then other little things happen. And then that's when you start making a little money and you start getting a little fame. But you have to do it for the right reason more than you love it.
Basically, like what you do is when you go up there, you do it for the people and you bring them closer to you because they have the love for you.
Yeah, exactly. You know, that's what we do. We do it for the people. I play what the people like, and they want cumbias, so I'm gonna give them cumbias. You know, growing up, I didn't play a lot of cumbias. I played a lot of rancheras and polkas and stuff like that. You know, but after we started coming out with these cumbias and people started going crazy, and I was like, they really love this stuff. We need to do this more, and then you know, we started recording more cumbias and doing just upbeat cumbias and really dance music, happy music, and I think that's what people want.
Yeah.
You know, that's what we're good at.
Well, we definitely want to thank you for coming out here, and you know, we're gonna look forward to seeing you again once a year or maybe more.
Once a year, hopefully more, but once a year. She was saying earlier that, man, we see you a lot here in Arizona. I was like, no, you don't. It's once a year. We come out here once a year. I was out here last February, and now we're here this February, so once a year. But it's awesome being here. Like I said out there, there's no better feeling than being here in Arizona. I feel like this is my home away from home. Everyone here is incredibly humble, and they make us feel at home. And it's an incredible feeling being here. I can't explain to you how awesome it feels to be on stage. We had thousands of people tonight and singing the songs and yelling. And, you know, I thank God every day for this opportunity, and we just feel blessed, and we love it. And I thank you for being here and promoting the music and doing what you're doing and keeping our own the industry going.
Definitely want to thank you for being here with us, because also thanks to Kim Ambers, also she is the CEO, she is Chief Director for Castillo Del Sol, and also Mr. Ramirez and Herminia Frias as well, and you, because you made me feel comfortable. This is like my first time, and I'm like, he's like totally awesome, and so definitely listen to AJ Castillo.
DJ Peaches from Tejano Nation, Tejano's Best, and KPYT.
Yes, La Chapparita, Sandra Munoz, listen to the Lunchbox Music Show.
Your flower in the desert. You forgot
Yes, oh, your flower in the desert.
I remember your flower in the desert. And my name is AJ Castillo. I'm the co-host. right here on KPYT 100.3. You're jamming right here. It don't get no better than this.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce you to the dynamic duo, my brother Sergio, and my name is AJ Castillo. It don't get no better than this.